Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a shopping vlog from August 21st of 2025 for you guys. I'm going to end up showing you stuff from in the stores, and then I will show you what I ended up purchasing once I got home. Stay tuned, you guys. Alright everyone, so the first store along the stops was the Dollar Tree. Now, if your all's page is anything like mine, you would have seen people already posting what they had in their local dollar stores. And my local dollar store is pretty small, but I wanted to go ahead and take a look at what they had and see if I could find anything that I really liked. So most of these are video clips, but there are a couple pictures. So this first one is a picture, and I do like the Little Shop of Horror looking plants that are on this bottom shelf here. So this video clip is some of the hanging decorations that they had. It seems pretty standard for stuff that I saw on other people's pages. The white ghosts that say boo, I actually have some bigger ones of those that are individuals instead of three hanging together in a string like that. I used to decorate at my old house with those. I had some of the plastic skeletons like the orange one on here already. And I did end up looking through the plastic decorations here at the bottom for like the window seals and stuff. You can see some Halloween garland. I feel like this is sort of stuff that they get like every year at the dollar store. As I turned around from that wall, behind me on these shelves were some more fall vibe kind of decorations instead of just Halloween. I do enjoy the fall decorations as well. It doesn't just have to be the Halloween spooky stuff. The sign that says home looks nice. They have a little sign about pumpkin season. You can see they have some aluminum tins there, some flowers. We have some arts and crafts. And I do like arts and crafts, but I did skip out on those. We have a bunch of welcome signs for fall. You can see like a bunch of pumpkins, all sorts of ribbon. They had a pretty decent stock of just fall in general items. In these clips, you will end up seeing my fiance, that is him, looking around at the ribbons. I said this on other videos of mine before. He does enjoy ribbons and wrapping presents, so you'll see him looking at those. But we also have some of the little scarecrow, just cheap little yard decorations there. I actually already do have a couple of those, and you know, you can see some more pumpkins in this clip. They have some corn. You can see like the wreath for the pumpkin where you can make your own, some fake leaves. So again, a pretty good pick of stuff for fall. Alright, so we continued on to the next aisle over, and you can see we have some more of those hanging decorations, some more of the spiders. They did have a lot of those spider web decorations. Over here we have a little witch pumpkin, some spooky signs, some little plastic yard signs there at the bottom, and we have some sugar skull decorations for Day of the Dead. We have some spooky Halloween cups and plates. You know, pretty standard things, some more signs. I feel like this is stuff that was in like pretty much everybody's dollar store in the videos that I saw. Some more little decorative garlands and crafty things were on this aisle as well. The next clip we have here is a little end cap, so you can see a sign that says boo. We have some magic balls, some candles. We have, you know, some more decorations for outside there are some little wind ghost and pumpkins, more cobwebs. We can see these little black statues of like a little haunted mansion and stuff you could decorate your shelves or anything with. And as we continue on the little shelf here, we have some of the decorations that I had seen in other people's posts. They're like some retro looking owls and witch pumpkin figurines. I do think they're like an ugly cute. A bunch of little jack-o'-lantern decorations. We have some string lights here. Some little potion bottles. There's some soap dispensers. There's all sorts of things over here. We have little light projectors. Some more skulls. Just a little bit of everything. On the other side of this little shelf, we have some more candles, some real, some battery operated. And we have these little figures that are supposed to have light and sound effects. Now, none of the ones in the store were working. The little sample display wasn't working. I had seen these in people's videos and I thought they looked really cute and I thought they were going to be kind of like a miniature blow mold. But upon actually seeing them in person, they just weren't what I thought they were going to be. I was happy that they had them, but I really had to think about if I wanted them or not, because when I had seen people's videos, I thought I would, but I wasn't sure once I saw them. Now on the other side of this rack, we have some more crafting stuff. So if you like painting and crafting and are looking just for something cheap and fun to do, they do have a lot of choices. I'm sure your All's Dollar stores would probably have this stuff as well. They have the little canvases that already have the pictures on them with a little bit of paint. They have signs with markers or paint. We have some more ribbon over on this shelf. They do have some strings and all kinds of other just little creative things. So if you're looking for stuff like that, you can definitely find it cheap at the dollar store. And then finally on the end of that shelf, we have some ornaments and some more string lights. They have the little like Charlie Brown Halloween trees. They're just the little small, like foot tall ones, I believe that they are. Some more little fake potion bottles and stuff. So you could pick through all that. As we continued through the store, I did find another aisle with some mostly fall looking goods. I do believe these might have been on the Dollar Plus aisle. I want to say that they are. So we have like some fall rugs and some metal decorations, some jugs, and these are all more of just generalized fall. We got some pumpkin stacks. We have these little metal decorations of squirrels, and they had some turkeys. I thought that they were cute and something different to pick from. As we continue up this aisle, you can see they have a few Halloween socks, a lot more pumpkins. And then we get in some more expensive Halloween decorations. We got a little pirate skeleton there, some of the pictures where the face changes. We have some yard decorations that you can blow up with air that are a couple feet tall. Most of the stuff I believe is around $5. And they have like this little witch's brew drink dispenser. We have some pumpkin pillows, all sorts of little things on this aisle to pick from. So that was it for the Dollar Tree, and the next place that we went was Michael's. I didn't actually take any video in Michael's, but I did take this picture. I thought this little fall decoration was super cute, but unfortunately at my local Michael's, They didn't have any of the Halloween or fall stuff out yet. They were just starting to set up the displays. So I didn't really find anything interesting to take picture or video of for you guys except for this cute little decoration. So once we left Michael's, our final stop along the trail was at Lowe's. I've also seen videos everywhere of people posting the animatronics and blow molds and stuff from Lowe's. So the selection at my local Lowe's, again, I'm in a small area and my stores are tiny. They don't have much, but you can see our first stop here. There is the little mummy Mickey. We got a couple skeletons. The one has the Lowe's vest on, and that is the 12-foot one. It doesn't actually look that tall compared to the next decoration beside of there, but it is. And we have like a little DJ, and we have a, spooky scarecrow there. You can see at the bottom corner there we have a little ghost, some cutesy decorations, and some spooky decorations. In this next little clip is where you can see some of my favorite stuff. My favorite is a blow mold decoration. They're just very nostalgic for me. I always loved the blow mold decorations that we would decorate my nanny's house with for Halloween and Christmas. So we have Stitch, and we have Donald Duck, Snoopy, and they're all really cute. We have these Mickey and Minnie ghosts. And then we do have some normal blow-up decorations. I'm not sure what those newer decorations are called, but they're the ones that you inflate with air. We got plenty of choices of those. We have a Stitch in that, Bluey, Hello Kitty. We have a Minion, Snoopy, all sorts of ones for those if you enjoy those decorations. But as we get up to the top shelf, we have a little dog dressed up in a ghost outfit. It's kind of cute. Then we have Casper. I really love this Casper blow mold. He's adorable. He was pretty expensive though. Unfortunately, all their blow molds are pretty expensive. I have seen them cheaper on Walmart's website. But next to that, we have the blow up of the Mickey ghost, and you can see the Snoopy there on a pumpkin. And then we have some dogs dressed up, which are super cute. Also, while we were in Lowe's, we ended up looking at the Ego section. My fiance loves products by Ego, and I took a picture of this Ego mini bike just because I thought it was interesting that on top of the lawnmowers and everything, they do have a mini bike, and it's a pretty high price, but I'm sure it's actually good for the pricing of a motor, like a mini bike or a motorcycle. I don't know the prices on those, but Alright guys, so now that I'm home, I wanted to show you the couple things that I ended up getting from this little shopping adventure. First, nothing interesting, but it's biggest and in the way, so I'll show you first. And it's kind of upside down, but I got some filters for my HVAC system from Lowe's. I didn't get any of the decorations or anything from there. They were pretty expensive and they really didn't have much. So I'm going to just set that aside on the floor. It's not very interesting. It doesn't really fit the fall theme. It was just something we needed. But I'll show you what I ended up getting at Dollar Tree. So at Dollar Tree, I decided to get this Give Thanks sign. I'm going to use this for my Thanksgiving decorations. I don't really have many. And this was $1.50 for the new price, where Dollar Tree is upping their prices on everything. But I still think that's not bad for this sign. I mean, for what it is, it's just a cheap little sign. Hopefully it'll last a couple years. I have some turkeys that I got off of Amazon and a little turkey flag that hangs up. It's like a windsock. If you want, you can see my previous video for that. I unboxed that on my channel. It's in the Amazon unboxings. But I got those last year, and I had seen people's videos online of decorations in their Dollar Tree. And unfortunately, mine just really didn't have much for just the general fall and Thanksgiving vibes that I was looking for. I had seen this really nice, I think it was like a $5 sign, which at this point I'm not sure how much they cost since they're upping everything. But it was in the more expensive section of Dollar Tree, and it had like a raccoon, a fox, a squirrel, and something else on it. That was like a Thanksgiving kind of sign. I really wanted that, but unfortunately my store did not have it. So this was the only thing I got for like fall Thanksgiving vibes. Next in here, this was just something that I needed. I needed some hair ties. I like these. Most people won't get these because they don't like the metal, but I actually prefer the ones that are, you know, thin with the metal, because they don't seem to pull my hair as much actually as the ones that are supposed to be no pull, and those are tighter and give me a headache. So next in here, we have a pair of reading glasses for $1.50, and they're 2x magnification. I picked these up for my dad. My dad needed some, and I sent him some from Amazon, and there was a 4-pack, and he said literally he was just sitting there trying to look at something, and one of the lenses just and broke. And I'm like, what? So $1.50, I picked them up for him so he can have another pair, since those ones from Amazon don't seem like they're gonna do very much. And then this, we have 2 of the same item finally in here, guys. I'm sorry I didn't really pick much just because I didn't find much I liked. But these are door covers, and I'm actually going to use them in my windows for Halloween instead of a door cover. I have a big bay window on the front of my kitchen, and it's really nice. It faces the road, and I just want to be able to like put them up. I've used skeleton door decorations a couple years ago, and so I got these. Again, they have the new price, so they were $1.50 unfortunately, but it's still not that big of a deal. They're just plastic covers. They only last like a year or 2, so it's fine. It's no big deal for me. But I'm gonna put those in that window is the plan once it's time to decorate for spooky season. But all right, guys, let me kind of get this stuff back into frame, and I'll throw these up here so you can see them too, just in case you wanted to. But all right, guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you for tuning in to my little shopping vlog, I guess is what I'll title this. I'm not really sure. But thank you all for looking at that, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the stuff in the stores around me and seeing my little haul here. Maybe eventually I'll get to go to some more stores that'll have some better stuff. I did do that last year in my Vlogoween series. If you're interested, the playlist is on my channel for that, and you can see me decorate my house, and all kinds of stuff I was doing, like reading and watching movies, eating some good food, shopping, all sorts of stuff like that in there. So if you wanted to, you can go through that playlist if you didn't see them before and check that out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Vlogoween this year or not. I was debating it. The videos took a lot of editing and effort, and nobody really watched them. So, also, my fiance's on vacation for half of October, and I don't really know if I want to film vlogs because I'll be spending time with him right in time for Halloween too. So we'll see. I might not. If you guys want to see it, tell me in the comments below. If somebody tells me they want it, I'll do it. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you can, leave the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I would genuinely appreciate that. You can go ahead and check out my playlist of all sorts of stuff on my channel, from vlogs to shopping hauls, unboxings, so many things. There's sub boxes, you name it. And if you subscribe, you can ring the notification bell and it'll let you know when I post new videos. I do post new videos weekly. And thank you all again so much for watching and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.